The number of cubes of side 3 centimeters that can be cut from a cuboid of dimensions 10 centimeters by 9 centimeters by 6 centimeters is. So here we have a large cuboid. And this large cuboid, the volume of this large cuboid is 10 by 9 by 6. And this large cuboid is cut into small cubes. And the volume of each small cube side is 3 centimeters. So 3 into 3 into 3. Now the number of cubes that will be obtained will be total volume over volume of 1 cube, and the total volume is of that of the cuboid 10 into 9 into 6 divided by 3 into 3 into 3, and if you reduce, your answer comes 20. So when this large cuboid whose dimensions is 10 into 9 into 6 is cut into these small cubes of 3 centimeter each, you will get 20 such cubes. So the answer is 20. A hemispherical bowl is made of steel 0.25 centimeter thick. If the inner radius of the bowl is 3.25, then the outer curved surface area of the bowl is. So here is the bowl, and the inner radius of the bowl is 3.25. So inner radius 3.25 centimeter. And then we have the outer radius. The outer radius is, however, not given to us, but the thickness is given to us. This thickness, we'll put it in red, this thickness is 0.25 centimeter. We need to find the outer CSA. The outer CSA will be 2 pi r square, where capital R is the outer R. Now to find the outer R, so we have outer R or outer radius equal to the inner radius plus the thickness. So inner radius is 3.25, the thickness is 0.25, so the outer radius here is 3.50. So we'll put this value and we'll say 2 into 22 by 7, that is 3.5 the whole square. And on working this, you get the answer 77 centimeter square. So this is the right option. So here the inner radius was given, you added 0.25 and found the outer radius, because you require outer radius for the outer CSA. A sphere of diameter 12.6 centimeters is melted and cast into a right circular cone of height 25.2 centimeter. Find the radius of the cone. So here we have the sphere, and in this sphere with the diameter is given as 12.6 centimeter, which means the radius is 6.3 centimeter. Now this sphere, this entire sphere, is melted to form a cone. So for the cone, you have the height equal to 25.2 centimeter, and the radius we do not know, we put it as x. Now here we have volume of sphere will be equal to volume of cone. because it is melted, this entire volume, this metal is melted and then made into a, put inside this cone. So the volume will be the same. So we go and substitute now. Volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube, and this is equal to volume of cone 1 by 3 pi r square h. We will put a capital R, a different R, h. And now we work out. We'll cancel the pi and pi on both the sides, the 3 and 3 both the sides. So you get 4 r cube equal to RH. Now when we substitute, 4 r cube is 6.3 cube equal to RH. The R we do not know, the H is 25.2. Therefore your R will be 4 into 6.3, 6.3 into 6.3 over 25.2. So in this case, the radius of, when you cancel it, you get the radius as 6.3 centimeter. So the cone has a radius of, the radius is 6.3 centimeter. The radii of two cylinders are in a ratio 2:3. So we have cylinder 1 and cylinder 2. Since the radii are in a ratio 2:3, so we can say one radius will be 2x and the other radius will be 3x. Heights are in a ratio 5:3. So heights 5y and 3y. We need to find the ratio of their curved surface area. So the CSA is 2 pi RH. Here also 2 pi RH. So this is 2 pi. The R here is 2x and the H is 2y. Here 2 pi, the R is 3x and this is 3y. Now to find the ratio, we do 2 pi RH over 2 pi RH. And when you cancel, you will get here 10 over 9. So the ratio is 10:9. This is the right option. The lateral surface area of a cube is 256. So here is a cube and the lateral surface area is 256. Now the formula for lateral surface area for cube is 4s square. So 4s square is 256. S square will be 256 over 4. So your S square here will be 64. So S square is 8 square. So S equal to 8. So the side of the cube, side of cube equal to 8 meter. Next we've got to find the volume of the cube. So volume of cube. Volume of cube is S cube, which is 8 into 8 into 8. And this is 512 meter cube. So this is your right answer. 3 cubes of edges 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters and 5 centimeters are melted to form a single cube. So you have 3 cubes, 1, maybe 2 here a little bigger and the third, and these are all melted to form a single cube, one big cube. So here we'll say volume 1 plus volume 2 plus volume 3 equal to volume 4. Now these are cubes. Here the side of this cube is 3, here the side is 4, here the side is 5, and this side we do not know, we will take it as x. So volume here 3 cube plus 4 cube plus 5 cube equal to x cube. So which is 27 plus 64 plus 216, 125, it's not 216, this is 125 equal to x cube. So 216 equal to x cube. So we have 6 cube equal to x cube and x equal to 6. So the side of this new cube is 6 and we need to find the lateral surface area. So the lateral surface area of a cube we know is 4s square. This is 4 into 6 square. So the answer for this will be 36 into 4 and that is 144 centimeter square. So the answer is 144 centimeter square. A solid cylinder is melted to cast into a cone. So we have a cylinder which is now melted to form a cone. So the equation that you will make here, volume of cylinder equal to volume of cone. Now volume of cylinder is pi r square h, volume of cone 1 by 3 pi r square h. Now they have the same radius, so the r I'm going to write same, here r square, and here 1 by 3 pi, here also r square, because the radius is the same radius. The heights of the cone and cylinder are in the ratio. We got to find these heights. So pi cancels, r square cancels, so we have h equal to h over 3. So h over h equal to 1 by 3. So the ratio is 1:3. So 1:3 is the right answer. Now for this one we notice the ratio is given of cone over cylinder. So this is not right. What we have found is cylinder over cone. We have found height of cylinder over height of cone is 1/3. They are asking cone over cylinder. So height of cone over height of cylinder will be 3/1. So this is the option, 3/1. If the radius and the slant height of a cone are 7:13. So we'll have here we are dealing with a cone. The radius equal to 7x and the slant height which we call as L equal to 13x. And its curved surface area is 286. Now the formula for CSA of cone equal to pi RL. Now CSA we know is 286, pi 22 by 7, the R we have taken as 7x and the slant height we have taken as 13x. So 286, the 7 will come here, over 22 into 1/7 into 13 will be equal to x square. And if you work this out, we get now the x square equal to 1. So you have x equal to 1. Now the radius was taken as 7x. Radius equal to 7x, and we found that x was 1. So 7 into 1. So radius is 7 centimeter. The curved surface area of a cylinder and cone is equal. That means CSA of cylinder equal to CSA of cone. So let's put the formula. CSA of cylinder 2 pi RH, of cone pi RL. The base radius is same, therefore I use the same R. So I got pi cancels out. You get R cancels out. So 2H equal to L. They said find the ratio of slant height to the height of the cylinder. That means L over H. So L over H will be 2 over 1. So the ratio equal to 2:1. The radius of a hemispherical balloon increases from 6 centimeters to 12 centimeters as air is pumped. Then the ratio of the surface area. So we have case 1 where the radius is 6 centimeter and the surface area or the surface area equal to 3 pi r square, which is 3 pi 6 square. And the second case, now the radius is 12 centimeter and the surface area equal to 3 pi r square, which is 3 pi, the r now is 12 square, and we need to find the ratio. So to find the ratio, we divide, which was 3 pi r square over 3 pi r square here. 3 pi will cancel and we have 6 square over 12 square. 6 into 6 over 12 into 12, and the ratio is 1 over 4, that is 1:4. So the right option is 1:4. The largest sphere that is cut out of a cube of 6 centimeters. So we have a cube of 6 centimeters and the largest sphere that will be cut out from here will be this. And if you see here, 6 centimeters is the side, this is 6 centimeters, and this also will be 6 centimeters, and the radius also or diameter will be 6 centimeters. So in this case, the side of cube equal to diameter of cube. So side of cube is S, diameter of cube of course is D, and we know side is 6, 6 is equal to diameter, so radius equal to 3. Now we need to find the volume. So volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So 4 by 3, we can use a small r or whichever, there's only one r here. So r cube, so that will be now 4 by 3 pi 22 by 7, or the pi has to be kept as pi only. R is 3 cube. So this will be 4 pi into 3 square. So 36 pi is the answer, centimeter cube. Here's the right option. If a sphere of radius 2r has the same volume as a cone with circular base of r. So here we have a sphere and the volume of the sphere equal to volume of the cone. So volume of sphere we know is 4 by 3 pi r cube equal to volume of cone 1 by 3 pi r square h. Here the radius of the sphere r, they said, is 2r, and here this r radius is given as r. See, the radius of the cone is given as r, the radius of the sphere is given 2r. So let's substitute that, 4 by 3 pi. Now the r is 2r here, cube, equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So 4 by 3 pi, and this is 8 r cube, 1 by 3 pi r square h. So let's cancel 1 by 3 pi, and here you'll have 4. So 32 r cube equal to r square h. This and this will cancel. So you have 32 r equal to h. So the height of the cone is 32 r. So our option is here, 32 r is the height of the cone. If h, s and v denote the height, curved surface area and the volume of a right circular cone. So h is the height, of the cone. They said S is the CSA of the cone. So which means S equal to pi r L. So this is important. We need to substitute this. And V is the volume of the cone. So volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. We need to substitute this also in our expression. So the expression given to us is 3 pi V h cube minus s square h square plus 9v square. Let's go ahead and substitute. So we have 3 pi. We know V is a volume. So for V, I'm going to put 1 by 3 pi r square h. This is the value of V. And then we have the r cube. Now we will substitute for s square. S we know is pi r L. So this is s square. And then we have the h square, which was already there, plus 9. Now V here again is the volume. So volume is 1 by 3 pi r square h, the whole square. So let's put the values now. Here we have 3 pi. Here you'll have again pi r square h r cube over 3 minus, this is square. So we have pi square, r square, L square, h square. Here 9, this also is square. So 1 by 9 pi square r4 h square. Next we'll cancel pi, this 2 also we will cancel. So what remains here is pi into pi is pi square r square h4 minus pi square r square. Now here we got to make a little change. Now we know what is L square. What is L square? L square is r square plus h square. So for L square we will put r square plus h square. And then continue. This is h square plus pi r square r4 h square. And if you notice here, we can now open the bracket. So we have r square, pi square, r square, h4 minus, we are going to open the bracket. So this is pi square r4 h square. This is pi r square h4 plus pi r4 h square. We can cancel r4 h square, r4 h square here, and we cancel these two, and the answer works 0. This is the most important part here. This L square, you will put r square plus h square and then open the bracket. The surface area of a sphere is 1396. So surface area of sphere is 1386. So surface area is 4 pi r square 1386. So 4 into 22 by 7 r square 1386. So if you find your r square will be 1386 into 7, you take it on the other side, over 22 1 by 4. So here you will work it out. You get r square is 144, or not 144, 441 over 4. So r square equal to 21 square over 2 square. So r is 21 over 2. The second part, we need to find the volume. Now volume of sphere, you know, 4 by 3 pi r cube. And we have already found out the value of r is 21 by 2. So that is into 22 by 7 into 21 by 2, the whole cube. And when you solve this, you get the volume as 4851 centimeter cube. The number of planks that can be stored in a pit with 40, 12 and 16 meter deep is. So first you find the total volume. All these planks are put in a pit. So volume of pit is length into breadth into height, and this is the length, breadth into height. So that is 40 into 12 into 16, and when you multiply you get 7680 meter cube. Then you find volume of one plank. Volume of one plank is this: 4 into 5 into 2 equal to 40 meter cube. Then we find number of planks. So number of planks equal to total volume over volume of one plank. Now here the total volume is volume of pit, and volume of one plank we know is 40. So this is 7680 is volume of pit over 40. And when you divide this, you get the answer 192. So the number of planks here is 192. 192 planks will fit in this entire pit. This entire pit was 40 into 12 into 16. And the number of planks in this is 192. In a sphere, the number of faces is 1. It's just one face. The whole sphere is one flat face. The curved surface area of a cylinder is 484. So CSA of cylinder equal to 484. Now CSA of cylinder is 2 pi RH is 484. 2 into 22 by 7. The R we do not know. The H is 5.5 is 484. So R is 484 into 7 over 22, 5.5 into 2. And when you work this out, you get R equal to 14 centimeter. So here is your answer, 14 centimeter. A solid metallic cylinder of base radius 3 and height 5 centimeters is melted. So here we have a cylinder, and in this cylinder the radius of the cylinder, we put it as R, is 3 centimeter and the height is 5 centimeter. Now it is melted to form cones of height 1 and base 1 mm. So we have the cones. Now the cones, they said the radius is 1 millimeter. We got to work in centimeters. So it will be 1 over 10 centimeter. That is 0.1 centimeter. And the height of the cone is 1 centimeter. Let the number of cones be x. There are a number of cones. So this entire cylinder is melted to form many cones. We do not know how many cones, say x cones, which means now volume of cylinder will be equal to n volumes of cones, not just one, but x volume of cones. So we go ahead and solve it now. So cylinder is pi r square h equal to x, 1 by 3 pi r square h. So we cancel pi. Let's put the values. Your r is here 3 square, h is 5, x into 1 by 3, and here we have r 0.1, the whole square, and the h is 1. So we go ahead and complete. So it is what we have. So we cancel the pi. So 9 into 5, we'll take the 3, it will come up. The 0.1 into 0.1 will come down equal to n. So 9 into 5 into 3. The 0.1, we put 10 here, so it becomes 1, the decimal goes, and here also we put 10. And it will be 13500. So number of cones to 13500. A solid ball of radius 8 centimeters. So we have a large ball where the radius is 8 centimeter. It is now melted into smaller balls. We don't know how many, we'll say n balls, each having a radius of 2 centimeter. Now since it is melted, we can say volume of large sphere equal to n volumes. So number of spheres into volume of one sphere, or one small sphere. So the large sphere here is 4 by 3 pi r cube. This is n volume of small spheres, 4 by 3 pi small r cube. So we cancel, pi will cancel, 4 by 3 will cancel. Now we put the values. We know the r here is 8 cube equal to n, and the small r is 2 cube. So that will be 8 into 8 into 8 over 2 into 2 into 2 equal to n. So n equal to 4 into 4 into 4. And the answer here will be 64 balls. So this large ball can be melted into 64 small balls. If each edge of the cuboid is doubled, then the surface area of the new cuboid is. So we have the first cuboid where we have length, breadth and height, and now we have the new cuboid, and they said the edge is double. So 2 length, 2 breadth and 2 height. Now the surface area in this case, surface area is 2 length breadth, breadth height and length height. And the new surface area, say surface area dash, equal to 2. Now remember the length is 2 length, 2 breadth, everything is double, 2 breadth, 2 height, plus 2 length and 2 height, everything is double. So this is 2, 4 length breadth, plus 2 into 2, 4 breadth height, 2 into 2, 4 length height. You take 4 common out, so what remains inside is length breadth, breadth height plus a length height, that is 8. Now if you very carefully see here, this is the old surface area. Have you seen? It is this old surface area. So in fact we have to put 4 only here. This is 4 into 2 length breadth, breadth height and a length height. So this is 4 times the old surface area. This is the old surface area here. So it increases, we can say it increases 4 times. So the right answer is 4s, equal to 4 into s, where this is the old surface area s. The number of surfaces of a hollow cylindrical object. So let's draw a hollow cylindrical object. It has got like an inner cylinder, and then we have the outer cylinder. This is a hollow cylindrical object. Now the surfaces in this will be, first is this surface, which is like a ring, 1, 2, so we have 2 surfaces here, 1 ring here, the second surface, and then we have the inner surface And then we have the outer surface, so two more, the outer surface here. So this will be the third, and here will be the fourth surface. The total surfaces will be 4. The two rings, the outer CSA and the inner CSA. So these are the rings. These are the rings. This is the inner CSA, and here is the outer CSA. Let's write the formulas just to know. There will be pi r square ring minus pi r square. This ring also will be pi r square minus pi r square. The CSA will be 2 pi r h, and the inner, this is the inner CSA, so it will be 2 pi small r. And here will be 2 pi r h. The volume of two cubes are in a ratio 8:1. That means cube 1 over cube 2 equal to 8/1. Now we know the surface area of the volume of the cube is S cube. So S1 cube over S2 cube is 8/1, which means S1 over S2, the whole cube, equal to 2 cube. So I can now say S1 over S2 is 2/1. So the ratio of their edges will be 2:1. This is the right answer, 2:1. The curved surface area for cone with radius is 2r, and the slant height is 1/2, no, L/2. So we know the curved surface area CSA of cone equal to pi r L. Pi r is 2r and L is L/2. So this cancels and it becomes pi r L. So this is the right CSA of the cone, pi r L.